So talking about Lootkaand, बहुत ही simple से किरदारों की it's a story about very simple characters but were put in very dramatic situations. So obviously we have a flair for the drama and for everything that's bigger than us. So that is what Lootkaand is about. But at the core of it, it's about very simple human emotions, which I think the audience would be able to connect with. And a lot is happening, yeah, like you said in the trailer also you can see there's a roller coaster of emotions and a roller coaster of events also that actually these characters go through. So the story follows the sibling duo, Latika and Palash. Latika is my character and Palash is being played by Sahil Mehta. And they plan a very simple heist. When I say that only, I think it feels so comical. But the heist also turns out to go wrong, and they land up in a series of events and surrounded by people who aren't the best of company. But yeah, how they navigate through these ups and downs and trying to find themselves along the way. I think this is what Lootkaand is all about. But yeah, it's a comedy of errors, but with very simple emotions and a lot of heart, I would say. And talking about Latika's character, she is meaty, as you said, yes, but she's so complex and she is so much more than what meets the eye, I would say, because she is a football coach. So a female football coach is not what we see a lot of. And a football coach by day, and we see a heist holder by night. So she's navigating her own shades of morality. And yeah, but I think as we go through these series of events, she also ends up finding herself and embracing her own flaws, because I think she was always on the very right side of morality. But how through through this journey and through these events, she ends up embracing her grays and her flaws, and that's what I think makes the most real characters. So yeah, that is what Latika is all about. So I have a lot of friends actually who were football fanatics who trained me in football, okay? Like if I had to be friends with them, I had to know the name of the clubs and everything. So that was my very basic understanding of football, and I used to love watching it because I think it just makes for a great watch. But coming to Latika's character, I did learn a little bit more in terms of the theory. I didn't get to, explore it practically a lot, but I used to watch it a lot even when we were shooting. So that was a lot of fun. How it has shaped me, I think Tanya is also maneuvering her way with every project that comes her way. So I think when Suitable came to me, I didn't even think I wanted to be an actor. To now, when Kill happened, where I was really so dedicated to the craft, and I just wanted to, because I've received so much love in my entire journey of being an actor and presenting my projects to the people. I think Kill was one point where I wanted to give something back because I felt like it's high time I do that. So I think every project has opened up multiple avenues for me to end up where I am right now. And there's a long way to go still. So I'm just exploring things as they come. So going with the flow is what I'm at. I think that is what I think Kill is the point where I decided that it's not about what the craft can give me anymore, but what I can give to the craft. And I think this realization also was happening during Lootkaand, where I would come back home and I wasn't satisfied with what I was doing, because I was like, I want to give so much more to my craft. I want to give so much more to the audience. So talking about how it is shaping me up, I think I'm taking acting very seriously, because I owe everything to my career. And yes, I was an accidental actor, but now I'm taking it seriously. And now I think I want to hone my craft, work on my skills. So I think that is where the journey ahead is right now. So how I became an accidental actor. So I was a very, very shy kid, okay? Giving you some personal context. I grew up in a joint family. So I have three other siblings. All three of them were on the opposite end of the spectrum, where they were very outgoing, very extroverted. So obviously somebody had to balance it out. So that was me, who would never open her mouth also. But growing up, my sister was the one who always pushed me, and I was their shadow basically. So because they were so outgoing, it was a given that Tanya should also be participating in school plays and everything. So I would stand on the stage with my legs shivering and my voice kind of quaking like, "Arey, what am I doing here?" But we'd still go ahead with it. Then coming to graduation, I did dramatics for a year because again my sister pushed me into doing it, and surprisingly, while I was doing this circuit of round of circuit, I happened to be cast for Flames. So they called me in to audition for that. That was my first ever camera work. So I went into audition for that again, hesitating, but my sister was backing me up and she was like, "Go for it, you have to, you have to." So I went for the audition, landed the part. Flames became a huge hit. First season happened. Post the first season, I was like, okay, I had my fair share of fun, and this is it. And I was still in graduation, so finished my graduation. Then I started applying for my masters. I also became a copywriter during that time. So second season, before the second season, I already got my job. But my director Apur Singh Karki, thank you Appu sir, was always like, "नहीं, तू आएगी acting में वापस, तू आएगी देखियो." That happened. Second season happened. Then applied for my masters. I was going off to Australia, very happy, all sorted. Then I got a call to audition for something big again from one of my batchmates from the theatre circuit, and he said, "I can't tell you what the project is, but I just know that if it happens, it'll be a big thing." So thank you, Lakshya. You also I owe a lot to you as well. But that happened to be for a suitable boy. So post suitable boy. Things just kept happening, yeah. And for the longest time, I was just going with the flow till I realized how much I've actually received during this journey without even expecting a single thing. So then I had to, pull my socks up and be like, no, now it's time to give back. And yeah, this is where Tanya is now. It feels great. I think I would also be very, very happy to just. I don't think I can take that credit. Yeah, that's too huge of a responsibility. But everybody has so much to do with how the project shapes up. So I don't think I can say I'm leading the project, because when you watch it, you will understand how everybody has an equally important part and contribution towards it. So, but yeah, that's the dream. I think where you can shoulder. I'm training my shoulders now to be able to shoulder such huge responsibilities. But Suitable also was shouldered on Lata's character. Tooth Pari was again Rumi. PI Meena is PI Meena. So all of these things have happened to me as well. So I'm just happy to be working and to be able to deliver such amazing projects. So I don't think leading projects is kind of what I'm looking at right now. I'm just looking forward to great projects. Great projects, Lootkaand, which you will see, it's releasing tomorrow on the 20th of March, yeah. So, yeah, where I think I can explore myself as an actor. I can present to the audience something new, something old also, but maybe more nuanced. So just how Tanya is evolving, I think I would like the audience to see a reflection of that. Yeah, absolutely. I think my projects reflect where Tanya wants to be, because it is all for the longer, the bigger picture and the longer run. So, but I've always been a consumer, and we have all these fancies and fantasies, but even when you're watching people on the big screen, ki, oh, acha, theek hai, main hoti to kya karti? So I think I've always kind of played with that idea, where I have admired and adored the work of Konkana Sen Sharma, Vidya Balan, Katrina Kaif, because I think all of them are very, very hardworking women, and and I think the projects they choose project themselves in very, very different, shades. So I think there's so much more to explore in a person, and you can see so much more when they do a project, because I would have never imagined a Katrina Kaif in Tismar Khan. From Tismar Khan to now, how she's doing action, she has been an idol for me. I've really admired her journey. So yeah. I think it's also got a lot to do with our own choices. And I think there's absolutely, I mean, if that is what you want to do, there is absolutely nothing wrong with following the same pattern through and through, because you know that you're good at that. So why not show the audience the best version of you? But for me personally, I would love to explore everything and then maybe find my own niche and create my own niche, even if I'm uncomfortable in that. But I think the audience, they like seeing people how they, they sometimes form these ideas. And if we constantly keep serving that idea, then obviously the bracket becomes even stronger and that idea gets reinstated even much more, further. But the industry, I think we have come a long way when it comes to, breaking that mold, because nowadays you'll see that every actor is, exploring so much more. Like you would see Kartik Aaryan, who was deployed as the chocolate boy hero, is now as doing Roo Baba characters. So now I'm looking forward to Ashiki 3. So I feel like it's your own independent choices also that frame, like, kind of sort of set pace for your career ahead. Oh, there is a few things that are brewing right now. So as and when the time comes, we'll definitely talk about it. Definitely, I think that is what attracted me to cinema in the first place. No, the appeal to go to the theaters and watch everybody on the big screen with your eyes big in wonder and in awe. So that was always the charm, and that has always been the dream. So now we are working our way towards it. I was like, ayo. So I was. The first time I saw Kill was at the screening, the industry screening that was happening, and Pratibha and I were sitting together, and both of us just, because I love that girl. Okay, she is the sweetest, and like she's a sweetheart, and I was processing this emotion of watching myself on the big screen and with everybody else watching me, and she was just looking at me, and I was like, ah. So yeah, that those butterflies, they're still there. The industry is very supportive, yeah, because I mean, I've had a plethora of opportunities come knocking up to me post Kale and even before that. So the fact that I have a choice is, I think, says enough about how the industry is being supportive. But how I'm working towards it, the trajectory is the same. Choose your projects well, give it your 100%, and then whatever the outcome will be, will be. But you can only just control your hard work, and what is in your hands is just the projects that you choose and what you want to present to the audience. So I would always constantly keep giving it my 100% and keep giving the audience all my love, because they've given me so much, and hope for the best then. Mani Ratnam sir, Sanjay Leela Bhansali sir, and Akshay Kumar for that matter. For when it comes to actors, Shah Rukh Khan, and not just I wouldn't just say Bollywood. I dream bigger. I want to go to Hollywood. Yeah. So the likes of Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks, and collaborating with directors like Christopher Nolan and all of those. So yeah, I'm dreaming right now, and I'm hopefully going to achieve those things.